Welcome to the lesson that will demonstrate how to make a Google website. In this example, you're going to make a website, a very basic website, about an animal that you're going to create on a website called Switch Zoo. So you're going to create a home page that has the animal with a customized color scheme and a 300-word story that describes your animal, and you're also going to have audio stories. If I were to click on these, they would play. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is pick up a folder called Switch Zoo Google. You're going to get that to a safe location on your computer. So pick it up. When you copy it, you're going to get it into your H drive, which is the safest place on your computer, and you're going to go ahead and paste it. Once that's pasted, you're going to go ahead and rename it. That's really important that you rename it because eventually you will back this up for me to grade and I will need it to be a unique name. So what you want to do is you're going to right click on that folder and say rename. Type in your name. So for example, if your name is Julie, you'll type in Julie underscore, and if your last name is Johnson, you would type in J. That is now your website folder for Google Sites. Go ahead and open that up, and you're going to have a couple of folders. You're going to have some Word documents, and you're going to have a website that you're going to use to pick up colors. It's called Color Scheme Designer. This is where you're going to pick the color for your website. Okay, so for example, let's say you like the color blue. You'll come in, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use these colors to create your website. So let's keep looking. The first thing you're going to want to do is open up the one that says one page write-up. You're going to open that up and go ahead and read the directions. It tells you the website you're going to go to. So I'm going to go to that top site, create an animal on Switch Zoo. Hold down the control key and click on that link. When this page loads, go ahead and select an animal. I'm going to click the bison for an example. Now what you want to do is you can click on one of the heads over here, or you can click on the head below. If you choose the head below and start clicking on these, it will morph, which is really cool. The cool thing about the morphing is if you see the arrows, you can go backwards and go back in time. So you will have a really unique animal at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and play until I get an animal that I like. So I finally came up with an animal that I want to create a website about. So take note of what this animal consists of. In this example, it says below, if you can see that, it says a polar bear and a white rhinoceros. But it also, remember, I started with a bison. So make sure that you go to that one-page write-up and you type in those names. So I'm going to use that later when I create my story. It's really important that I have all the names that my animal is made up of. So I'll go ahead and save that. And now I'm going to return, and I'm going to click on a button called Print Screen on the keyboard. I'm going to print that screen, and then I'm going to open up, I'm going to go to All Programs from the Start menu, and I'm going to open up a program called Adobe Photoshop Elements 8.0. So I'll go ahead and load that. When the following window loads, click on the Edit option, and you might want to wait patiently. When the program loads, click on the File option, choose New, Blank File. When this pops up, say OK, and choose Control-V or Edit Paste, and it will paste the screenshot. Then what you want to do in the Tools window over here on the left is you want to choose the Crop tool. So click on the Crop tool, and you're going to come in and you're going to make a selection. I'm going to click down and drag. Let me make this larger. I'll go to View, Zoom In. View, Zoom In so you can see what's going on. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to drag from the upper left corner and drag all the way to the bottom right. I want to get as much of the image as possible. Now that I've made that selection, I'm going to click on the Enter key of my keyboard. I'm just going to use this image. I will get back to this image later. So I'm going to go File and Save As, and I'm going to locate the folder in the H drive, my website folder, named in this case Julie J, and I'm going to put it in Photoshop. I'm not going to put it in edited images yet because I haven't worked on it. to prepare it for my website. So I'll go ahead and click on Photoshop and I'll call it Animal. And I'll go ahead and save it. So this concludes session 1 of making a Google website on a Switch Zoo animal. Until next time, you have a wonderful day.